On this week's Waypoint, we've got the first details on the 2015 World Championships, a new featured game mode, and a brand new international tournament. What's up, guys, and welcome to Waypoint, your weekly League of Legends recap. I'm your host, Kat Andresco. First up this week, I want to make sure you guys are subbed up on our YouTube page, LOL Nation TV. Why? Because we have some awesome giveaways coming up in the next week or so, but you gotta be subbed up. Okay, now on to the news. Patch 5.1 hit live servers last week, and guess what? Rek'Sai nerfs. It's no secret she was going to be a strong champion based on her kit, and with her insane global presence, it has made her a must-pick ban in competitive play. Patch 5.1 nerfed her Q base damage as well as her Q and W damage ratios. Is she still a top-tier champion? It sure looks like it. I would say we're still going to see a lot of Rek'Sai this year. Next up, Syndra's early game Q damage was toned down, and the hitbox of Spear's knockback with her E was adjusted. I wanted to mention that because her win rate has plummeted from 50% to 44% since the change. Next up, Riot has announced that the 2015 World Championships will be taking place in Europe. Just like last year's Worlds in Southeast Asia, this year's tournament will be a multi-city, multi-country event. Right now, details are sparse, but we do know the tournament will be coming to Europe in October. We can expect more details on venues, countries, timing, and format in the next few months, but I'd say France and Sweden, at the very least, are likely to be represented. Germany is likely as well, but I could understand if other countries were prioritized, as they already have the EU LCS. Wherever it takes place, I'm expecting an awesome tournament. The format and the scale of the World Championships has improved every single year. We've got 2 splits of the LCS to get through, though, before we can really start getting excited about Worlds. And don't forget, EU LCS returns this Thursday with the NA LCS returning on Saturday, so get hyped. Next up, we have a new featured game mode, and it's going to be a good one. Check this out. Nemesis Draft is going to turn the entire champ selection process around, letting you choose the champions for the enemy team. 5 vs 5 on Summoner's Rift, with each player choosing one champion for the enemy team. Each team will get 3 bans like normal, but this time around, you'll want to leave the strong champions up and ban the worst ones. Or do you leave them up to give to the enemy team? I don't even know. Once all 10 champions are picked, each team will be able to trade their crummy champions around. So if you have a jungle Urgot main on your team, you can let him carry the game for you. Riot has said that they'll be dramatically increasing Q dodge penalties for this mode, and there'll also be a special reward icon for players who don't dodge any Nemesis games. Like all featured game modes, don't expect Nemesis Draft to stick around for too long. So jump in and have some fun with it the moment it hits live servers. This sounds like it's going to be a blast. Low win rate champion mains, this is your time to shine! Release the Poppy! Next up, with the LCS being such a huge success, it has meant far less international competition than before. Riot is looking to address that this year with the mid-season Invitational. The MSI will take place between May 7th and May 10th in North America. The event will feature the winners of the spring split from NA, EU, China, Korea, and Taiwan, as well as the winner from an international wildcard tournament taking place in Turkey this April. We can expect more details on the venue and tickets in the early spring, but I wouldn't be surprised if the East Coast got some love this time around. Best of all, MSI isn't replacing the All-Star event. This year's All-Stars will take place during the off-season in December, which makes perfect sense. Between all your precious League of Legends gameplay time, it can be hard to find the time to read. That's why I use Audible.com. Whether it's while playing League of Legends, during your commute, or in bed, Audible is the best way to get your audiobook fix. With exclusive deals for members, fantastic prices, and over 100,000 audiobooks to choose from, there is something for everyone on Audible.com. Familiar franchises like Star Wars, Star Trek, World of Warcraft, and Warhammer are just a few great places to start. We have a great deal for our viewers right now. All you have to do is head on over to gboffer.com/audible and you will receive a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook of your choosing. It's a great deal, and you can help support the show while you're at it, which is really appreciated. That URL again is gboffer.com/audible. That does it for this week's episode of Waypoint. For more video game news and content, head on over to GameBreaker.tv. Be sure to check back every week for the latest League of Legends news. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and share it. Facebook is a good place. And if you want more League of Legends content, recaps, and updates, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, LOLNation TV. More info on those giveaways soon. I'm Kat Andresko. You can follow me on Twitter @KatAndresko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next Waypoint.